Hello my friends, Jill here. Welcome to my Jill Ortiz Fitness home gym. I'm excited today to talk to you about these Thorza resistance bands. This is a really great set that Thorza sent to me so that I could tell you all about them, tell you how great they are, and tell you why you need to get a set of these. Whether you're somebody who is just starting to build your home gym, wants to add to your home gym, or if you're going on vacation and need to continue your resistance training but can't bring thousands of pounds worth of weights with you, or even hundreds. So what comes with this Thorza package is this nice drawstring bag that you can put your bands in. They all fit in here. You get 5 bands, and you also are going to get your little instructions booklet on many exercises for upper body, lower body, core, and total body that you can do. And you also get this little door jamb right here so that you can use them for different resistance training, kind of like you would at a gym with a machine. Now you can move that door jamb all around your door, whether it's up top, on the side, or lower. I'm going to demonstrate several moves for you so you can get a real good feel as to how to use these best. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I use them with my clients. Okay, so let's get to it. So we've got 5 bands here because they're different resistance levels. And I think what I need to do is get some hooks for my wall over here so that I can hang them, because that looks beautiful, right? They're multicolored, and more so than learning the weights, you know, it tells you the weight range on here. It also notes that it's latex free, so that's great in case you have, in case you are allergic to latex, or if I have clients who might be allergic to latex. So even though it says, you know, this black one, 50 to 125 pounds, you're not going to have a clue as to what that really means. Just get to know what you do with the different colors. So I'm going to start with the lightest and kind of go up, and I'll tell you one of the most amazing things about these bands that I love most is that for me, what I teach my clients is that training and results come with progression. And that's what these are, is they're progression bands. So as you get stronger, you can use heavier weights, and even within one workout, you can get more and more out of your muscles as if you were using dumbbells, as if you were home. You can use different resistance bands to continue to get more and more results even within one workout. So what I would generally do is I would probably use the lighter ones, either the yellow or the red, to help my clients to start warming up. Now, especially for those who have shoulder injuries, it's really important to get the muscles warmed up. If you're in a hotel room, you're on vacation, this is something you don't have a ton of room. So using this, whether you're kind of working on your range of motion or you're just warming up the muscles, getting the blood to flow, you can warm up your shoulders. You can warm up your triceps by kicking this back. You can warm up your biceps. I mean, I'm starting to get the feeling like I'm working my muscles with this tiny little band. You can even work your legs and get everything warmed up. If you feel that you need a little bit more resistance, I think that yellow one is great for warm up, but you can always use the red one as well if you feel like you want a little bit more tension. You can definitely feel the added weight with the thickness of the red band. Now, once you get started, you can do almost every move that you would do with dumbbells, you can do with these bands. So for instance, if you're looking to work your biceps, now this is a fairly light one. So if you're just starting, and you know, whether you're just not as strong or if you're just starting in your first set in the workout, you're going to use your feet to create the resistance, and then you can pull down and make it shorter and create more resistance even just with the same band. So if we're going to get started, maybe we're going to do a bunch of reps with our red band. And again, I can feel that resistance, right? So after we do a set with the red band, it's kind of like if you were doing your weights and you were doing 10 pounds and you wanted to move up to 12 pounds, and then you move up to your next band. So we're going to do another set, but we're going to now do it with the green band, and it's a little bit harder. And you can even make it harder by reaching down lower on the band, right? So how do you do your leg work? For that, you're going to need an even heavier band. So for that, I'm going to grab the blue one. And again, you're going to use your body as leverage. So I'm going to put my feet in. I'm going to show you. It's a little maneuvering. You got to get used to it. I'm going to get this around my shoulders, right? Not my neck, but I want it around my shoulders. And I'm going to use the resistance of my shoulders to be working into my legs. And again, you can go down You can go to the black, you can put it farther back. You can create more resistance here, even just with your body. You can also do these with your door jamb, right? So you can put your door jamb at the bottom of your door. You can put your leg in. You can do kickbacks. You can do so many things. You can even just hold it and work on leg extensions, right? Going back, getting your glute work, so many different ways. And again, your little paper is gonna show you exactly how to do so many of the different exercises. Look at all those exercises that you can do. So how are you gonna use that door jamb? Let's get a lighter weight. Okay, let's try our red. All right, so similar to what I have permanently on my door, mine goes up and down here. I'm gonna show you what the door jamb looks like. Easy enough to take with you on vacation, right? It's not a handle, it's a door jamb. So you're just gonna put this little foam piece on the other side of the door. Now note that my door opens in, so safest is to lock the door. You don't want that door swinging open when you start pulling on the bands. It would be best if I was working on the other side of the door because the door's not gonna open that way, but depending on your room. So what I'm gonna do is you can put this anywhere. You can put it at the top. You can put it here in the middle. And you just kind of put it in there, close the door, lock the door. And we're gonna do some work. So let me show you something, some chest work, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna thread it in there, and then you also have to find the right angle. And so depending on the strength of your band, so I'm actually gonna anchor myself against the door, I'm gonna push forward, and I can find where I can get the most resistance. And this is great chest work, right? So similar to if I was on a bench and I was doing a bench press, or you can do chest flies. So again, you can work every muscle group in your body. Here's a little bit more in your shoulders, right? You can pull back, you can work your back and do rows by putting your face towards your door, right? So many different ways to use these bands. So easy for travel, for home. If you don't have a full rack of weights like I do, like this, then these bands are really gonna do the trick. Again, they're gonna give you progression, and they're just so amazing. I encourage you to get a set, and yeah, I bet you're gonna love them. Good luck.